name is Ibekwe.
And my name is Godknows Ibekwe. We've been a member of this parishioner. I've been a parishioner for 17 years.
And this week Wednesday, October 11th, we just celebrated our 47-year anniversary, and God has been good.
We've known each other for 50 years.
Where did you guys meet?
In Nigeria.
Don't tell my story.
I went looking for her. So she was in her mother's kitchen with her youngest brother, carrying her youngest brother. They were doing some domestic work in the house. So I walked in there. Then I sat down in the same kitchen. She was wondering what I came to do. So I just watched them do whatever they were asked to do. So I kind of tried to help them a little bit. So at the end, so I introduced myself because I don't think she has ever seen me before. That's the first time she saw me. Then I kind of tried to give her a hint why I came there. Okay, she was like,
"What kind of hint?"
Just tell her that I'm.
You giving her eyes?
Give her a hint that I'm interested in having her as my lifetime partner. It's like, okay. So after that, we discussed. I told her my aspiration, what I intend to do. I said I was coming to United States of America. I've secured my visa.
Like that will trip me, huh?
So, and that I would like to have this arranged before I leave the United States. I spent, I would say, probably an hour or a little bit more than an hour. So I wanted to leave. I said, let me go and talk to the mother. So I walked to the mother. So I greeted the mother. Now I call her Honorable because she was a teacher, school teacher. After I talked to her mother, so the mother was like, I introduced myself, who I am, okay, and why I came to the house. She looked at me and says, you are bold. You know, when I say that, he said, you are very, very bold, you know. So I kind of left. When I was leaving, usually in our culture, if you visit a girl that you're interested in, the best thing to do is to kind of walk him to the door. So she didn't want to do it. So I saw them, I can watch, telling her, walk him out to the door. So she got up. So she.
I was ready to walk him out.
So walked to the door. So that becomes history. That's how.
And here you are, 47 years later.
Ago. That's correct.
Yes.
So what's the magic?
Well, I don't know. I'll let her start with that.
Well, I will say that what it is magic for me, especially me, because I can speak for myself, is communication. You know, don't go to bed angry or not forgiven. I have a forgiving hat, and one thing is that once I forgive, I forget. People say it's hard to forget, but I find it easy to forget because I do not like carrying baggage in my heart because I don't know, you know, other people don't know how I feel. So, and then the other thing is our family. We have been blessed with 5 children. So with their support and family and friends. And then the second one is being open, being honest and communicate. That's really important, and bringing God first. Because I will say for the 47 years we have been married, my family members don't know anything about anything that goes wrong in our family. We'll try to discuss it, resolve it, and put God in our midst. You know, because we always trust in Him, that there's nothing that He cannot do. So why taking our issue to someone who is not a godly person that might not be able to help us? So we've always trusted in Him, and He has come true.
You guys have stayed very faithful.
Yeah, well.
Has that been easy?
Yes. Well, let me tell you why it's easy for me. Okay, it's easy for me because I'm dedicated. Okay, before I married her, okay, I went to a Catholic school. Okay, high school. So there's a couple that I see in the church that I admire. Okay, I don't know them. They don't know who I am, but they don't know that I kind of is a man with a husband and wife with 5 children like we do. So they would dress up every morning and come to church. They sit in front of the pew. then I sit behind them. So their mannerism, okay, the way I see the man conduct the family and the church there, kind of, I earned me admiration of them. So within myself, I made up my mind. So I said, when I got married, okay, that time I was in high school, that I'm gonna try to emulate, because I like the way they conduct themselves. So when she came, okay, the first thing is listening. Okay, you have to listen to each other. Listen is very, very important. Communication, okay, and ability to tolerate. You have to tolerate each other. If you can't tolerate each other, it makes it difficult. So
tolerate, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
indeed.
if you can't tolerate each other, so it makes it difficult. So you have to be able to tolerate. Okay, it can always be one person's way. Okay, always try to come to a compromise. Okay, you can discuss it. It could be a heated argument, but at the end, okay, it's good. Okay, to kind of compromise. Okay, and do things together. Okay, things you do together doesn't necessarily that you have to do things that you can afford. You do things that you can. Even going to the bush and stay behind of the tree. There's one picture we have. I admire it so much. It's when we had our first son. She was carrying the baby. Then I went up to the tree. You know, I just love the picture. You know, the way it says. We can go out, little picnic, any little thing that you can afford. You don't have to be big, as long as you enjoy it and you like the atmosphere at that time. You know, so that's the secret. Well, it's she can start with that one, okay? Because I think it's God-given spirit, okay? Have the mind to forgive each other. Like if you have free mind to give, okay, what you have, not what you don't have. Give what you have, and participate in anything that you know you can freely participate in the church. She has done more of that than I did. Okay, the only thing I can say I have fully committed to is the War Hunger Drive for years. Okay.
Yep.
I know that she has. You can speak.
I think what people don't know about me that they need to know is that I'm not a quiet person they think I am. In the sense that I like to be involved in the community. My life is about giving back. When we were young, one of the things that our parents taught us that we do all the time is giving, because they say to whom much is given, much is expected. So giving of my time, giving of my talent, that is very important to me. And I will say that if I had to do anything differently, one of the things that I would do differently is know that there's no limit as to what you can give in terms of your time, talent, and treasure. And that's really what's important to me. And that's the foundation that we've also with our children, you know. And it makes us proud to know that the foundation that we built, even if we're no longer here, that the children will continue to carry that legacy. And that's legacy of knowing that God is first. With him, everything is possible.